Submodalities, the difference that makes the difference. We've talked about the visual representational system, auditory and kinesthetic, and you go, oh, I'm a visual learner, I'm an audio learner, I'm a kinesthetic learner, and you'll probably have a strength in one of them, but a combination of a couple of them. But there's a thing within the representational systems which are called, they're the sub-component. The category, think of a category as visual, and under that are the subcategories of things like color, association, disassociation, clarity, contrast, foreground, background. In the auditory system, you have distinctions like pitch or tone, timbre, volume, location, stereo, mono.
Timbre? Timbre is what?
Timbre is if you have two musical instruments, say a clarinet and a saxophone, or not, that's just a clarinet and a trumpet. Okay, they both make a C sharp sound. You know C sharp? Okay, they both make it, but the timbre is the difference between the sounds of the same thing. Get the idea? Can you explain it to him?
Das ist deutsche Wort?
Deutsche Wort ist Timbre.
Was? Temper?
Timbre.
Timbre. Okay. Anyway.
Der Klang, also ein C ist ja nicht gleich C, also
die Resonanz,
aber die Resonanz, der Klang.
Klangfarbe.
Okay. You mean all those other tones that go with it?
No.
That you don't hear?
No. Okay.
Aber du kannst doch, wenn ein Klavier und ein Fagott denselben Ton spielen, hörst du doch trotzdem, dass es anders ist.
Klangfarbe.
Okay, here we go. Kinesthetic system. You have location of feeling, you have temperature, texture, pressure, duration, intensity. So those are the subcomponents of them. In, for example, learning. Let's say you're an auditory learner. Well, you may be an auditory learner, but it would have to be maybe the particular sound of the information that's presented to you. Sometimes it needs to be a melodic sound. Some people learn at a lower pitch, some people at a higher pitch. In the visual, does the information have to be in color, or is it in black and white? Does it have to be bright, or does it have to be clear? That these subcomponents need to be satisfied in order for you to get the right learning. For the kinesthetic learning, sometimes the learning could be an open, relaxed feeling. Sometimes it could be a warm feeling in a particular part of their body. And unless that, we call it criteria, unless that criteria is satisfied, you won't get it. So the submodalities are very critical for things like learning, for belief, for motivation. We're going to do an exercise. Hopefully that will demonstrate how submodalities can impact your motivation. What we're going to do, we're going to choose two areas of your life. One is an area that you're highly motivated, something that you're highly motivated to do. So you need to come up with an example. And this is not something that, oh yeah, I like to do that. No, I'd like to do that. This is what we want. Like, I say, Eric, would you like to? And he says, yes. It's so, yeah, oh, that kind of motivation where you mention the word and you get this huge, vibrant submodalities. So that's one event that we want to have, is the highly motivated one. The other event is something in your life that you're not motivated to do, but you would like to be motivated to do. Some people are not motivated to do their taxes, but you need to do it. So you got to do something, or at least like me, you need to give your information to the bookkeeper, right? So some people don't even get to that step. I'm really good at that now. Not doing my taxes because last time I paid my taxes, I had to go to bed for 3 days because it was so stressful. So now everything's organized. I get a big box in a quarter. I give it to the bookkeeper. Bookkeeper does it. End of the year, he gives it to the accountant. End of the year, and I get a couple bills, and that's fine. It's worth it. Some people say, "Oh, why do you pay the money? Why don't you do it yourself?" No way. I'm the kind of person who can add up a same column of figures and get a different answer each time. not that I don't know how to add, it's just something happens. You know what I mean? Yeah, I add it up, okay, even on a calculator, I have to calculate, okay, things 3 times, and to make sure I come up with the right figure. So I'd rather give it to people who, this is their job and they like to do it, and anyway. So it works out well for me. So, things that you aren't motivated to do, but you would like to be motivated to do. Some people have children. They would like to spend time with their kids, but they don't get around to it. And they know that it's important. Okay, it's important for their children to be around their mothers and fathers. And so, what do you need to do? Okay, how can we get more of a highly strong motivation to do that? Some people want to exercise, but they don't get around to it. Okay, so it doesn't work. Now, some people like to clean. We did something with you, didn't we? Sometime about your desk, but it wasn't this exercise. It was something else, wasn't it? It was the hypnosis. Some people, but it has to be something that you would like to do, but you're not motivated. It can't be something that you're not motivated to do and don't want to do. It won't work. You can put all the strong submodalities you want on that event. It won't change the fact that you don't want to do it. I know that because I did a demonstration once in a course like this, and this guy, he wanted to vacuum the carpet because he wanted to help clean the house. And so we did all this exercise, the submodalities, and did this, and it didn't work. And he says, you know what, I really don't want to vacuum. And I go, fine, okay, it's not going to work. The only reason he wanted to vacuum because if he didn't, his wife would yell at him. Okay? And that wasn't enough motivation. So it has to be, you know, you're not doing it, but you would like to. And then this stuff will bingo, it'll work so well. So that's the incident we have to